All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Boy, I can kind of see, man, this is the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, man, my screen is clean, but I'm still in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? The room is cloudy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not smoke. You know what I'm saying? But it's just clouds, man. Clouds, daddy clouds. You know, my daughter don't want me to name little grandchild. I ain't never named one. Casey named her own. And then Jakar daddy named him. But I threw Jesus in there. But then, shoot. I named one child, I think. And that was Casey DeForest Jackson. And then I named Adam LaTroy Jackson Jr. I didn't even name that. I think that was something his mama did. So I named Casey. And Casey named Rowan and James. And like I say, Jeremy named Jakai. You know, Haley was named by her parents, and Levent named Angel, and Lil and Trey was named by Kalina. And shoots, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, thinking about family right now. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about family and thinking about how, you know, the world is right now. You know what I'm saying? About family. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got a family, but when people don't feel wanted, you know what I'm saying? They tend to, do things that we don't want to talk about, like killing, stealing, and destroying. You know what I'm saying? And then, the word, man, I like to go to the word and I like to stay in the word, really. Because in the word, it's comfort. You know what I'm saying? And I like to say, you know, when a man becomes a pillar, you know what I'm saying? It's not really a pillar, you know what I'm saying? See, you could be a pillar, and a pillar holds that's the foundation, that's the upper foundation that holds, the place together. You know what I'm saying? Holds this and that up. You know what I'm saying? The pillar. But then when you're a pillow, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to be. A pillow. A pillow. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a pillow. You know what I'm saying? Like a person can be the pillar of the community. You know what I'm saying? That's the not only the foundation, but you know the pillars that hold it up. Like Samson, you know what I'm saying? When he pushed them pillars down and killed all them people. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's like we doing our thing, God, and you doing your thing. And I'm gonna go back in time, y'all. I like to go back in time, see what God told me different days, When I take you in here, you know what I'm saying, where I'm gonna take you, you know what I'm saying? When I go back in time, I just listen to what was spoken by God, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to get really jealous and nothing. I really don't even know if I got any viewers, you know what I'm saying? Because I never have had viewers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, April 9th, You know what I'm saying? This was Rowan's birthday right here, April 9th. So I'm going to go to April 9th, 2:35. Hello, world. This God. And I'm coming to you today. I'm working on this CD here, God's Ticket to Heaven, for the healing of the nations. For the healing of the nations. All nations are one, and they belong to God. Adam LaTroy Jackson, co-owners with his grandson, Rowan Zakavian Jackson Rakestraw. And world, we gonna be great gods. Bringing myself low to make you high, to exalt you. Ain't nothing wrong when God is exalting you. You know what I'm saying? You just shouldn't exalt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Adam not exalting himself. Adam God. Adam God. He is God. You know what I'm saying? He know he God. He know the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? He's the last Adam. He the first Adam and the last. Now you have another child born to the firstborn. And his name is Zakavian. Ha 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 ha. Casey, who gave you that name? Ha ha ha. I did. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's my name in heaven. I'm made in my image, mama. This is Zakavian. I look like this in heaven. I'm beautiful. I'm what it looks like. I'm what everyone looks like in heaven. You mixed. You white and black. Like me, Zakavian. My daddy white, my mama black. My mama light-skinned. So I'm gonna be beautiful. Sorry I didn't take after you, Pawpaw. But I can make it black again. I can do that. This is Zakavian. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And we gonna live in a palace, Zakavian. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? This pawpaw. And you gonna have every kind of thing to play with outside. You gonna play football, Zakavian. Football, basketball, track. You know what I'm saying? You gonna participate in the outdoors. You know what I'm saying? This pawpaw. Don't be no indoors on the computer and all that there. All the time. Well, Pawpaw, I got to, because I got to be about my father's business. When I grow up, I got to be just like you, Pawpaw, putting them words together. You know what
I'm saying? Putting them words together, speaking in tongues, speaking in the world's tongue. This the world's Zacavian. Welcome. Welcome. Today, I think it's Wednesday, I know. Well, it's Thursday, I know. It's Thursday, I know. But I think it's April 8th, 2015. I'm not sure. And Zacavian, we welcoming you into the world. It's the president. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you. I love you, Zacavian. I already know. We gonna spoil you to death. Everybody is. Ain't that right, people? We gonna give to the Zacavian Fund so he can have money to give us when he grow up. You know what I mean? When Paw leave. No, we gonna all keep this money going. We gonna keep it going. This the government. It ain't gonna all be Paw's money. You know what I'm saying? The government gonna make sure we got enough. This the government. This the president, Adam. We gonna make sure you got enough to give everybody $1 million and $2,000 a week. Now, if you blow that money, then something wrong. Something wrong. This the president. If you blow that money, something wrong. Because you shouldn't blow that money. You know what I'm saying? Just spend it wisely. You know what I'm saying? All the prices in groceries and household items and stuff and houses, they not going to go up. This God. When we give this money to the people, make sure the prices stay low. Even lower. Well, God, we can't go much lower because we got to make a profit to give you your 10%. Well, all right. But I love y'all. And thank you, Diane, for taking care of God. And Nita, when you did, and Raquel, when you did, when y'all took care of God. But y'all didn't know he was God. Yes, we did, this Nita. I knew he was God the whole time. The whole time I knew he was God. The lady told me. The prophet told me. That's why she called him Reverend Jackson. Reverend Jackson. And the preacher said, no, that's Brother Jackson. She said, no, this here Reverend Jackson. This Reverend Jackson. God was in the house that night. This evangelist Kraft. I passed on some time ago. But I went in Adam LaTroy Jackson. He's my God. I knew where he was. When I came down, I was just one of the ones that was going to preach him the word, this evangelist Kraft. And I'm a woman preacher. So leave them women alone. Mary Magdalene preached. All them women preached. Mary, the mother of Jesus, preached. All of them preached. All y'all supposed to preach. Nita, Diane, all y'all supposed to preach. Raquel, the rest of the world, all y'all supposed to preach. All y'all are priests and prophetesses. Prophetess. off this thing now. I'm waiting to go to Dallas, to welcome Zakavian in. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna do that. But I love you. And please write me, this God, at 113 Beechwood, Lake Jackson, Texas, 77566. If you want more CDs, you can get them from there. If you want to pay your tithes and offerings, you can get them from there. I just showed a fella a miracle the other day, yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a $20 offering on his light bill, not getting cut off. And he got him an extension. And he can pay it. They gave him 2 more days. And he get paid tomorrow, so hey, his light's gonna stay on. That's just a small miracle. But the biggest miracle is giving all y'all $1 million and $2,000 a week. We gonna do it, God. This president. It's already done. January 1st, 2017, everybody gonna get their money. But we gonna start sending tithes and offerings now, God. Now. I'm talking to the whole world. I know y'all listening. Nita, Diane, Raquel. I'm talking to all 3 of them, Diane, because all 3 of them took care of God at some point of time. This God, Diane, not Adam. So don't get mad at Adam for saying Raquel and Nita. I know the hearts of men and women. No jealousy anymore on the earth. No jealousy. You got what everybody else got. I don't want nobody to get married no more, really. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be like heaven. But if y'all want to keep getting married, hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. That ain't gonna send you to hell. But you better be faithful. If you gonna get married, you better know that you're not gonna cheat on that woman. You gotta know that you're not gonna cheat on that woman. Corey. Married to my daughter, Nike. You gotta know that you're not gonna cheat on her. And I'm talking to the whole world when I say that. And the woman, Nike's been a good woman, not to cheat on her man. So I thank you, Nike. This all the angels. But Casey, you and Zach, we wish you luck. But little Zakavian gonna get taken care of royally by everybody in the world. But we gonna get ready to go now. This Jesus, how you doing, Zakavian? Welcome to the world, Zakavian. This Jesus. I'm talking in here in Adam, Zakavian. Your grandpa. I'm here. I'm in your time, Zakavian. In January 1st, 2017, we're gonna go back to the year 0. You're gonna be 2 years old. No, you're gonna be 1. 1.5. And we're gonna go back to the year 0, Zakavian. You still a grandfather in to the old generation. The new generation starts January 1st, 2017. The children born that year are blessed. But I'm gonna go now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
All right now. Now I'm gonna go over here and go to where I talk about Enoch was seventh from Adam. So we gonna go and we gonna count them. I'm gonna read them out and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And the years add up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Adam, of course, had Cain and Abel. Cain slew Abel. You know what I'm saying? God got upset with Cain, asked him why he slew him, and told him if you'd have did well, you'd got done well, treated well. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, you know, God, you gonna send me out of the Garden of Eden, you know what I'm saying, out of the presence of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And then when you send me out, and that was Adam talking to him, his daddy, God. And then when you send me out, they gonna kill me. And then he said, if they kill you, I'm gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? Any man kill him, I'm gonna do something to them. You know what I'm saying? So couldn't nobody mess with Cain. Cain lived a long, full life until he died. Because God said so. So if I didn't want you to mess with Cain and he killed Abel, the real world people can't even love Cain. You know what I'm saying? You can't even love Cain. You can't even love Cain. You can't love the devil either, Cain. And I said, love your enemies. And Cain was never nobody's enemy. He just did something wrong, gave of his substance when his brother gave his first of his substance. When you give of your substance, you giving me oranges that's been on the ground 3-4 weeks, and then you know they dead. You know what I'm saying? And then you bringing me brown oranges. You know what I'm saying? Black looking oranges, shriveled up oranges of the substance. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't giving me the substance because you give me the first fruit, it's alive. Like I told Leah that day about the orange. When I peeled it for her and gave it to her, I gave her that big, juicy, meaty orange. And I said, you know that orange is alive, don't you? And she said, this orange ain't no alive. I said, that orange is alive. She said, it's not alive. But she understood what I was talking about. But, you know, people gonna come back at you and say, it's not. You know what I'm saying, Daddy, this Leah. So, you know, the oranges and apples and all that stuff, when you get them ripe, they're alive. Now, bananas is a different story. Some people like eating bananas when they black. You got black spots on them. I don't eat bananas with black spots, and I rarely eat bananas anyway now. That might be why I don't have that much potassium. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't eat no bananas. Now, if I eat a banana that's yellow and greenish, more yellow but greenish, like where it was broke off from the tree, if that's green and the rest of it's yellow, then I'll eat that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's alive. But it's dead or dying when it's got them black spots all over it. That's a dying banana. And I hate the way they even, when you peel them, you see the skin, you see the blood, the juice of the slimy stuff. You don't see the pure, crispy banana. You know what I'm saying? You see slime, and where it was black, it's a bare spot like a ball-headed banana in the inside, where it's boils. Look like you eating boils. You know what I'm saying? Or burnt spots of a person that's been burnt. Like if you seen me when I was burnt, and the big spots on my ass cheeks, and my big spots on my thighs, and the calf spots, and the spots on my face and neck and stuff. See, God taught me a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And he told me cocoa butter in my mind when I wanted to get my face right so my face wouldn't show scars and my neck. And that cocoa butter worked. I don't have any scars in my face and neck. But on my chest and my thighs, well, the thighs kind of cleared up now. Still got the black spots and the black spots on my ass. I ain't seen them in a while. But I bet they there because they was there back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a few little spots left. But the pigment kind of came back to normal on everything. You don't see black spots on me and stuff. I can wrestle and all that stuff. But I get big enough again. I remember this 66-year-old bodybuilder. I think he was 60 years old or 60 something years old. And he was a bodybuilder, big dude too. Big black dude. Always won in the over 60 class. And I used to be infatuated with them bodybuilding magazines. Me and Jerome, we was infatuated with them bodybuilding magazines. And then when we got into the street bike scene, we started getting street bike magazines. But I was always a dirt bike magazine kid. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that ride on that XR75. And that's what they need to get, an XR75, for kids now, you know what I'm saying? Big kids like Trey, he need a XR75, you know what I'm saying? That's a good starter bike for him. He need to learn how to ride the regular bike though, daddy, first. Then he learn how to ride the regular bike. Then he can, learn how to ride the XR75. Because that XR75 kind of had the same kind of power that you would see on a YZ80. You know what I'm saying? From Yamaha. And that XR75, I think, it was a Honda XR75. Yeah. And I ain't heard of Honda. Suzuki and Yamaha always was the top bikes. Suzuki and Yamaha for dirt bikes. It's Suzuki and Yamaha. And then Husqvarna. No, Husqvarna didn't never really win no big titles. It was always Suzuki and Yamaha. Kawasaki won some. You had some big name brand Kawasaki dirt bike people. KX was their bike. KX 125, a KX 250, a KX 80. You know what I'm saying? KX 100. They had 100s, remember? And I need all those dirt bikes made for my grandkids when they come up, man. And the Evel Knievel motorcycle rider and motorcycle that I want, I don't care if he white or black. He can keep his, tan, color as the white Evel Knievel. But the name is gonna have A's in it instead of the I's. I want you to replace the E's and the I's with A's. And Evel Knievel. That's the way I want it to be. Evel Knievel. Just like that. Just replace the A's with the I's. The I's with the A's. And then, because I don't like evil spelled with a I. I don't like evil really spelled like that, but Evel Knievel with an A, that's apt. You know what I'm saying? Because with the love of God, he loved me. I couldn't help but come to save him, you know what I'm saying? And whoever mad about that or mocking him because of that, shit, y'all don't know God. If God come for you, man, God come for you. And just like all y'all, and I'm glad y'all talk the way you do, and you talk highly about God and Jesus. I like the way you talk, and you stick up for Jesus because he did carry that cross. He got beat down, and every stripe y'all hit me with, I felt it. And every one of them you hit me with, y'all was healed. You just didn't believe in the resurrection, but you saw it, didn't you? And after I came back to life, all I talked about was the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God. I didn't talk about the synagogue, and I didn't go in the synagogue after that. I did not go into no church no more. Just like I told that lady at the well, when she said her fathers worship in the mountain and my people worshiped in Jerusalem, I told that Samaritan woman that the hour is coming and is now here when we will no longer worship on that mountain nor in Jerusalem. True worshipers gonna worship God in spirit and in truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's God. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. Adam LaTroy Jackson, which is me, Jesus Christ. So don't say nothing about Adam imitating Jesus, and don't say Adam imitating God, because Adam just being God, and Adam just being Adam, and Adam just being Jesus, and Adam just being me, myself, and I, Michael Archangel. And Adam is being what Brigham Young said Adam was. So Adam is Michael Archangel. Adam is God. Adam is Gabriel. Adam is every angel. And I told you in the Old Testament, I'm going to send you an angel. And make sure you don't provoke him, because he got my name in him, this God. So, let me go. After Adam had Cain and Abel, and Cain killed his brother, and God let him go out and told everybody, you better not mess with him, else I'm going to mess with you. And Cain knew his wife. When he went out to the land of Nod, he knew his wife. And she conceived and bare Enoch. That was the second from Adam, because Cain was the first from Adam. Enoch was the second from Adam. You know what I'm saying? So he built the city and called the name of the city after the name of my grandfather Enoch. You know what I'm saying? And unto Enoch was born Irad. You know what I'm saying? So unto Enoch he born Irad. So Irad was the third from Adam. And Irad begat Mehujael. And Mehujael, you know what I'm saying, was the fourth from Adam. And Mehujael begat Methuselah. And Methuselah begat Lamech. And Methuselah was the fifth from Adam. And then Methuselah, Lamech. And Lamech was the sixth from Adam. And Jared, no, that's 1 Cain, 2 Enoch, 3 Irad, 4 Mehujael, and Methuselah is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Jared was the 7th, and Enoch was the 8th, because he begot Enoch. So Enoch was 8th. He was 7th from Adam. And begot Enoch. That's it right there. 1, Adam, then Cain, then Enoch, then Irad, Cain, Enoch, Adam, Cain, Enoch, Irad, Mahilel, and Methuselah, and Lamech, and Jared, and then Enoch. And after Enoch, he was seen no more. You know what I'm saying? So Enoch was 7th from Adam. Enoch 7th from Adam, but then it was more like 9th from Adam. No, 8th from Adam, because you don't count Adam. So 8th from Adam is that. You know what I'm saying? And I can go count them and bring them back. Let me see. Adam. Let me go to Adam in the Bible, because there was 8. I counted 8 from Adam on that one. But I counted 7 when I did it before, but I'm finna go to Adam and go to Adam, y'all. Go to Adam. Because that's a name we need to know. Come on. All right, Adam. Okay. Jesus. Matthew 1:1. Matthew. There it is. Okay. Matthew 1:1. We're going to see how many it took. How many is from Adam. That's where we're going to go to Adam and we're going to count back up. Okay. No, that's Jesus. When you count Adam, that's what I do that for. That's not me. Matthew 1. Adam. I said Jesus in the Bible. Oh, I pulled up Jesus. What I do that for? Go to Adam. Adam in the Bible. Okay. Let me see. All right. Luke 3:38. Luke 3:38. Luke 3:38. Luke 3:38. Go to Luke. .338. 3:38. All right. Okay, so Adam, the son of God. Now, if you go from Adam, then it's not going to be Enoch. Because Enoch ain't going to be in that one. From Adam. You can't go on Seth. You got to go on Enoch. Because Seth did not have an Enoch. But if you go 7 from Adam. You got Seth, 1, but you know Cain was 1. So 7 from Adam is through Cain, through the second Enoch, which was, you know, did it say Enoch died? No. It just said he was this old after he had such, he was this old. And he died, but that was still Enoch. The first Enoch became the 7th, the 8th Enoch. And the 8th Enoch was the one made sure Adam and Enoch went home together. The second Enoch, his first son, when he died, he was in his son. And when his son died, he was in himself. In his son, Jared, when he died, and then, not when he died, but when Jared was living, Enoch was still, was dead. And the second Enoch had died. So that gotta be, the 9th Enoch, the 8th Enoch, gotta be Jared's, it's gotta be the same one. Somewhere in there, Adam had to filter through Enoch, and Enoch had to filter through all them to where Jared had another Enoch to be the 7th from Adam. And he stayed 365 years. And then he died. And just think, 365 years he lived, and then he died. He walked with God till he was seen no more. He didn't die. So I'm sorry for saying that, Enoch, again, but he didn't die. But Enoch 7th from Adam, you know what I'm saying, he walked with God till he was seen no more. And that 365 years, how many days is it in a year? 365. 365 days in a year. And I let Enoch live 365 years, and he walked with me till he was seen no more. So that represented God's 365 days as being 365 years. So really, Enoch wasn't but 1 year old if you went by days of God. So just like I made the world in, 6 days, 365 is what I made the world with this time. 365 days from the time I made Adam to the time I made Enoch. 365 days. No, it was more than that. It's like 2,200 and so many years from the time I made Enoch and Adam and all the rest of them boys. And Adam died at 930. His Enoch died at 962. And then another one died at 912, I think. And then another one, Enoch, Daddy Jared had him at 100 and so many years. And Enoch, in 65 years, at 65 years old, Jared had Enoch. And then Enoch, after, and then Jared, after he had him, he lived. No, it was something about, it just went straight Jared. Jared didn't die, I don't think. Enoch walked with God till he was seen no more. And that's how Jared ended up, they showed Jared how many years and died later, but Enoch had walked with God and was gone. You know what I'm saying? Him and Adam and Eve and all them, the family, you know what I'm saying? You know God was gonna bring Eve back. He never said Eve died. You know what I'm saying? But you know she had to. If she didn't, she went with Enoch and Adam back to heaven. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just the way life is. And, you know, I don't know how I feel being 2,200 and something years old. I think it's 2,237 years old, something like that. And then I traced all them years back down, even Adam's years, and went up and down on different lives and when I had this kid and when I had that kid, and then the years that I lived, and then I end up coming up with 32 years old, and 32 years old was the age Adam was when we took all them sleeping pills and died. So, you know, we were really just supposed to visit heaven a couple of days, like 3 days, but Nita said it was more, you know what I'm saying? So we were supposed to really visit God a couple of days and then, you know, come back. But it's been 22 years, and I don't want to go and be 64 and say, you know, I don't want to be add another 32 and be shit 10 more years to be 32, Adam. 10 years to be 32. You know what I'm saying? That's how old you'll be in the spiritual life. 10 more years, you'll be 64, Adam. And at 64, you know what I'm saying? You will be 32 years old. You died at 32, and you'll add 32 more years to that. And then you'll be 64. And then when you turn 70, Rowan will turn 21. And that's when we gonna go to that next level. And that next level, you gonna love that, Daddy. I'm talking about all the people you loved and saved. Every one of them that you loved and saved, you gonna talk to them face to face, seeing through their eyes, talking through their mouth, like you are right now. God. Some people can't tell that story and be on live because they can't. But you can see a whole bunch of news anchors at the same time saying the same story without messing up. You seen like 200-300 of them, same story, saying it at the same time. And that's the way we doing now. It's God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You are really us. Go to some music, Daddy. Let us hear some music. You know what I'm saying? Go to your stuff. Phone call. All right. Yeah. You know God always tripping. Get ready, y'all. For God. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Adam, this James, man. I'm just calling to confirm, man. You coming today at noon. Oh yeah. I'll be there on time. Okay, all right, but we got these tracks ready to record. Oh yeah. Man, I was concentrating on the word of God last night and today. And God showed me, man, God took me to Deuteronomy, and I was listening to the word of God that was being spoken from Moses. And you know, when we normally cut tracks, we talk about Jesus. We know Jesus is the word. And God sent his word down. Become flesh, dwell among us. And we saw his glory. And we see his glory every day. When we talk to each other, the word of God is being spoken. And God took me there, and he showed me where Moses let them know where the word of God was. Okay, check this out. If you obey the voice of the Lord, your God, keep his commandments, his statutes, which are written in the book of the law. And if you turn to the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, for this commandment which I command you today is not too mysterious for you, nor is it far off. It is not in heaven that you should say, who will ascend into heaven for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it. Nor is it beyond the sea that you should say, who will go over the sea for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it. But the word, the very word of God, is very near in your mouth and in your heart, that you may do it. See, I have set before you today life and death and see, man, God did this before us, and he said this before them. Then, this was Moses saying, I said before you today. This was God. He was giving them blessing and cursing. He was giving it to them in one day. I'm going to give you blessing and cursing. And he said, if you do all my commandments, then you're going to be blessed. Your family going to be blessed. But if you turn away from me to serve other gods, to worship other idols, other things, then you're going to receive a curse. And see, man, God let me know all the way from Moses through the prophets, and then Jesus Christ, God has been sending his word the whole time. And you know what he say his word is? In Deuteronomy 30, verse 14. Man, it say, but the word is very near you, in your mouth and in your heart, that you may do. This word right here this is the word of God. Right here. Me speaking to you, and you speaking to me. Man, the word of God is not something that we can see. The word of God is to be heard. You know, when we see these pictures drawn up and different images, man, that's just an image. That ain't what God wants us to worship. He wants us to worship every word spoken out of his mouth. And he got to send his word down to come through men like us. He sent Moses. The word of the Lord came to Moses. And Moses spoke the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord came to the prophet. And they spoke the word of the Lord. And when we didn't take heed, God sent his word down and impregnated Mary with a baby. And he in turn made his word flesh and named him Jesus. And you know, Paul even said, be careful not to worship the creature rather than the creator. God's word made heaven and earth. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. Nothing was made without him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all men. And when God sent his word down and impregnated me, that was the same word that was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the furnace. That was the Son of God. His very word It useless. Blessed who comes in the name of the Lord. Now, man, I really want to put all this on the track, but we can't do it. We can't, man, because God let me know. He made me remember what Paul said. He said in 1 Corinthians, I come to you with milk, not with solid food, not this time, because it's too much envy and strife in the hearts. God said he's going to give milk first. So we're going to work on the milk. We're going to pray that God give us milk. And it can be meat to those who are strong, but milk to those who don't have that soft heart. You got to change the heart. Brother, we're going to do this today. We're going to do this today.
All right, bro. We look forward to coming to the studio, man, and laying this track down.
All right, I'll be in this. Take it easy. God bless you.
You know, man, we did that, man. James Wall, thank you. This God, you know what I'm saying? You and Adam did that. And I was in there, but Adam didn't know I was in there. And for all y'all that say that God don't do nothing without telling the prophets first, you a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? I do everything without telling prophets first. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like I am. You know what I'm saying? Private. You know what I'm saying? 0 views. You know what I'm saying? Because people gotta act like they not stealing from God. Yeah. Devils. You know what I'm saying? That's all they are. You know what I'm saying? And God chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's all he doing. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Let me see. If it were you.
And the word of the Lord came to me saying, Son of man, live, wake up. I'm sending you to my people. Let them know my love for them.
What if it was you?
When I passed by you, I saw you lying in a puddle in your own blood. When I passed by you, I saw you lying in a puddle of your own blood. I said to you in your own blood, live. Yes, I said to you, when you were in your own blood, I said live. I made you strive like a plant in the field, and you grew, you matured, and you became very beautiful. Your breasts were formed, your hair grew, but you were still naked and bare. When I passed by you again and looked upon you, Indeed, your time was the time of love. So I spread my wings over you and covered your nakedness. Yeah. And I swore an oath to you and entered into a covenant with you. And you became mine, says the Lord God. Then I washed you with water. Yeah. I thoroughly washed off your blood. And I anointed you with oil. I clothed you in embroidered clothes and gave you sandals of badger's skin. I clothed you with fine linen and covered you with silk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As we meditate on God's word daily, without ceasing, we become more heavenly. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but his word will not pass away. Forever and ever. Eternal life. Before you was in your mother's womb, I knew you, and I sanctified you. To spread my word, to teach my word, to teach me, to teach Jesus. The Lord said to me, the angels in heaven rejoice when one sinner is led to repentance. And he said, very seldom are they rejoicing, because true repentance is loving me with all your heart, all your soul, meditating on me, God, and my word, my Son, Jesus Christ. Love him, and he'll love you. Love him who gave us kids. Love him. Love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. The Creator, when he sent his word down to become flesh, he showed us his love. If it were your daughter, whom the angel of the Lord came to, and that angel said, your daughter is with child, and she is still a pure vessel, untouched. And I pick you and your seed to bring my word and make him blessed to dwell among you. Do you know what Mary went through? Do you know what Joseph went through? when she come to you and say, I am with the child from God. Would you love her or would you hate her? Yeah.
If it were you, forever.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get off this thing now, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.